Tell Me a Story, brought to you by COVID Recovery Iowa. Sharing the Love of Birds, Tea with Lady Sapphire by Carl R. Sams II and Jean Stoic. For those who protect wild places and care for our feathered friends. Sweet Child gazed out the window, making circle clouds on the cold glass with her breath. Swirling snowflakes covered the grass and fell thick onto the trees that began the woods. Her grandma was right. It was a perfect snow, a packing snow. The morning sun came up, gifting them with a crystal white snow globe world. The phone jangled. "We have a mission, Sweet Child," Graham's voice sang out. "Our feathered friends are expecting us, and as you know, a doer's deed must be done. Bring little Squirt and make sure he's hatted up. We need to get on with his education." With chatter and laughter and brightly colored mittens, they shaped their snowman just outside the breakfast window. The three of them filled an old floppy-eared hat with nuts and seeds and placed it on the snowman's head. Graham planted a fallen birch log into the snow and stuffed the cavities with suet. The last of the feeding stations was complete. Job well done. "Look who's here already! It's our upside-down bird, the white-breasted nuthatch," Sweet Child pointed out. "This is our tradition, little Squirt," nodded Graham, pouring her tea. "Welcome to our club." "Tut, tut, tut, Mr. Tut, those Snickerdoodle cookies are not for you." "Winter is a difficult season, and we take care of our feathered friends," Graham explained. "Keep an eye out for our Lady Sapphire. She'll land on the old hemlock looking for bugs and beetles. She is a pileated woodpecker, a very large woodpecker." Mr. Tut's tail twitched and thumped on his special perch as the first guest flitted in. The chickadee flew his crooked path to land on the snowman's nose. "There's Mama's favorite bird, the chickadee-dee-dee," Squirt grinned. "Yes," Graham agreed, "and he's the friendliest of all the birds. It's no surprise that he's first to greet our snowman." "Look at that red bird," chirped Squirt. "He's the male cardinal, and such a show-off," Graham replied. "The male birds are usually the flashiest." "And those blue jays are bold as brass," Graham explained. "Some people think they're bullies," said Sweet Child. "Yes, but they have a job to do," continued Graham. "The jays will sound an alarm warning all the birds when a hawk soars above." Sweet Child smiled at the tufted titmouse. "His wings are like an angel's," she whispered. "Oh, look! A woodpecker! Is that her? Is that Lady Sapphire?" interrupted Squirt. "No, not yet, Squirt. That's our red-bellied woodpecker, with red on her head, but only a touch on her belly." Graham smiled. "Oh, I see the red on her belly," piped up little Squirt. "I'm really good at this." "I know you are. You have eyes like an eagle," said Graham. "And look!" Sweet Child pointed out. "There's my tufted titmouse. He looks so different when he's perched on a branch." "It's the berry bandits!" sang out Sweet Child. A flock of smooth-feathered cedar waxwings glided in and landed on a snowdrift crab tree. "They'll pluck all those berries in no time," Graham told them. On a lower branch hung a thistle feeder with many perches. Thistle is the goldfinch's favorite treat," Sweet Child explained. "Mr. Goldfinch wears his olive-brown coat during winter instead of his summer yellow," added Graham. "Look closely. The hairy and downy woodpeckers are almost alike," Graham noted. "The hairy is much bigger than the little downy. And look at the hairy's red cap. That's how you can tell it's a male. The ladies don't wear a red cap." A red-breasted nuthatch landed on the hat as a little red squirrel stole another nut from the snowman's face. We watched him take one nut and then another until there were none. That nut thief will keep us busy replacing nuts all day long, laughed Graham. Is that Lady Sapphire, Grammy? Squirt called out as a new visitor snatched a kernel of corn. Not yet, she answered. That's our red-headed woodpecker, and he's a rare one. Good spot. A trio of crows watched from above. The crows like corn too, added Sweet Child. The gentle mourning doves and gray juncos pecked at scattered corn and seed. Even the turkeys strutted by in their slow step to gobble up seeds. There's Lady Sapphire, that polka-dotted bird, hooted Squirt. Graham chuckled. That's the flicker. Sometimes they come to the feeder, but they'd rather have bugs. I like bugs too, smiled Squirt. The jays were resting in the snowy branches when a large shape swooped down from the tree tops. Whoa! Shouted Squirt, pointing at the tall evergreens on the edge of the woods. Look at that big bird! It's her! It's Lady Sapphire in for a landing, Graham laughed. And look, there's a second pileated woodpecker waiting for her on the tree. Do you see him? Now that's not your mama's chickadee, Graham crowed. Pick up your binoculars. Do you see his red mustache? Can you see the difference? Lady Sapphire has a mate. It's time for a toast. Raise your teacups and welcome Mr. Succotash with his handsome red mustache. Welcome, friends. Welcome to our backyard. How long will we feed the birds? Squirt asked. Sweet Child answered, just the way Graham would, until the frogs sing and the trees grow new leaves. Their snowman came and went, and like always they would wait for the next perfect snow. We will meet again, my little circle of friends. It's our tradition and our duty, Graham explained, tipping Mr. Tut from his chair. Raise your teacup to our feathered friends. The end.